Welcome everyone to a sub-faction battle between WinterWolf as the Heralds of Ariel against Giovanni as the Cult of Pleasure. This battle took place on Oakenhammer with the Sisters of Rebirth versus the Queen of Temptation. So here for the Cult of Pleasure, we are going to have 3 units of the anti-large dread spears, 4 units of the infantry bleak swords, mixing in the back here with some very good Scourge Runner chariots. Anti-large and armor piercing, 84 speed making them very good here, with also 5 units of the Dark Riders, 2 here with the shields, 3 here with the crossbows, making some very good armor piercing skirmish cavalry. In the back we are going to have the very heavily armored Cold One Knights with the anti-large and armor piercing, and in the sky we are going to have Marathi as the Lord Choice today. On top of her Dark Pegasus, she will be having her wand, as well as Soul Stealer, Mystify Miasma, as well as the Heartrender and the Dark Sword, Enchanting Beauty, Greater Arcane Conduit, and Life Leeching. So here for the Wood Elves today, we are going to have 4 units of the Glade Guard Hagbane Tips, 4 units of the anti-large armor piercing Eternal Guards with shields, and for the Lord Choice today, we are going to have the Sisters of Twilight on the very lovely Eagle. They are going to have Conjoined Destiny as well as Vantage, and for the Spellsinger today, we are going to have Life. Coming in with Regrowth, Earthblood, Awakening of the Woods, Life Bloom, and Blessing of the Ancients. 3 more units here of the Foot Infantry range. We are going to have Deepwood Scouts with the Shiver Shards, 2 units of the Glade Riders with Spears, and the very nice Way Stalker. The Way Stalker today is going to have quite a few abilities here. The Way Stalker is going to come with the Arrows of Kurnos, the Eyes of Kurnos, the Warrior's Bane, and Hawkish Precision. So very nice here from both sides, and let's hop straight into it. So we are going to have some good poison shots here coming from the Glade Guard. Going to be shooting straight into the Dark Rider shields. They only have 30 armor here, so they're very susceptible to getting shot here by these cheap Glade Guard. Very accurate here for the cost with the very nice 170 range as well, including that poison makes them very effective here in this matchup. So some good armor-piercing shots here coming from the Dark Riders, and the fantastic anti-infantry poison shots coming out of the Sisters. You'll see those lovely blue arrows coming in here. That lovely sprint shot with that poison, so good at just removing infantry. As we can see here in the front, we are going to have 3 units of the Shiver Shards shooting into the Dread Spears as they are trying to come through to the front line and disrupt the back line of the Glade Guard Hagbane Tips. But over here, a little bit of blobbing and some fantastic usage here out of the Eternal Guards with shields. They are not only be blocking out 1 unit of cavalry, but they're also going to be blocking up the Bleak Swords as well. Some lovely poison coming in the front up against the Dread Spears, putting them down to 29 speed, making them very slow here in the front. We are going to use some more Eternal Guards to create a fantastic blockade here, so we can get some more shots out of the Glade Guard. And it looks like here we are going to be having Marathi coming around the side, and we're also going to be having some fantastic Dark Rider shields in the back. They're going to be just waiting for that moment that they can pop straight over the hill and get into the back of this Glade Guard pocket. Shots here coming into the very lightly armoured Dread Spears. They do have silver shields when they are pointed in the correct direction, but when they're not, that 30 armor is so susceptible here to being shot. Fantastic movement here coming from the Bleak Swords, really pushing back the Glade Guard. There's really not enough infantry here to protect them, but it looks like here lots of damage is going to come down on Marathi. For those that don't know, the Sisters come with an anti-infantry and an anti-large shot as well, and there is the anti-large shot doing some really good damage up against Marathi. Has a really nice homing effect as well that does some fantastic damage. So there is going to be some healing here in the pocket, and maybe a Soul Stealer as well. Yes, that is going to be a Soul Stealer. That is going to hit the Sisters. It is going to hit 2 units of the Eternal Guard as well, which will heal Marathi. Looks like she is going to be going into combat here up against the fantastic Sisters. Regrowth as well. Mystify Miasma for that slow. But that Regrowth is going to give perfect vigor. The ladies here to have 440 weapon strength, but we are anti-large and armor piercing for Marathi. Big shots coming in as well from the poison for the Glade Guard Hagbane Tips. And it's like here we are going to have an Awakening in the Woods going down on the Bleak Swords. It looks like here, it looks like the Sisters are going to be getting the better of the engagement. Another Earthblood going down. So much investment on mana here just to keep the Sisters alive. And they might even break first, considering Marathi is losing heavily here in this contest. It looks like the Sisters... The Sisters have broken first. I don't know how that has happened there, but the Sisters have gone down. Marathi breaks immediately after as well. 370 HP for her. 1,500 here for the Sisters of Twilight. So we do have the anti-large armor-piercing Cold War Knights here fighting up against the anti-large armor-piercing Eternal Guard. As we do see here, we have 3 units, also including the Waystalk here, shooting into the Dread Spears, and also shooting here into the Scourge Runner Chariots. They are going to be fighting and almost breaking the Spellslinger of Life. She's going to be down to 1,100 HP, just about holding here, trying to get as many heals on the sisters as she can. Good shots here coming up against Marathi, down to 97 health. Can she get away here from the anti-large shots here from the Sisters of Twilight? I'm not too sure. She is going to be wavering. I have no idea how she's still going here in this middle pocket. A Soul Stealer is going to go down. This could be really clutch for her healing, but another shot is going to come through. Is she going to go down? 61 health. She has died. Fantastic stuff here coming from WinterWolf, as we do see a Soul Stealer here going down on multiple entities. Looks like here we did manage to get it on 3 units of the Swift Shiver Shards and also the Waystalker. But it's going to be negative 16 leadership faction-wide here for the Dark Elves, and it's going to start to become very difficult in these later stages. 1 unit of Dark Riders has been broken. It will be moving back here, but we still have 2 online. Some good skirmish cavalry here that could be really good at dealing with these Deepwood Scouts. We do have the fantastic Scourge Runner Chariots here, getting in alongside the anti-large Cold War Knights, fighting up against the Deepwood Scout Swift Shiver Shards, and removing these guys from the battlefield. In the back here, so we do have a resurgence, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of range here in the back. And looks like 1 has been compromised, and there is going to be 1 in the front here fighting in melee combat up against the Bleak Swords. They are going to be kiting 38 speed here up against 33, so they should be able to keep shooting and moving all at the same time, but they are getting shot here by the Dark Riders Repeater Crossbows. Now we do still have the Sisters online. They have 7 lots of ammunition, good anti-infantry shots here going up against the Dark Riders, giving that nice poison, putting them down to 79 speed. But they're going to be very good here, so cheap, very quick at dealing with the Glade Guard with the Hagbane tips. They're going to be charging in here, getting some fantastic value, I'm sure. Look at this, just hopping straight on. Just absolutely getting the maximum there out of that good charge bonus. Really removing and damaging here the backline range of the Wood Elves. Some fantastic stuff. It looks like here, though, we do actually manage to have most of the Wood Elf backline. It has been engaged by the cavalry here from the Dark Elves, although a lot of the Dark Elves is really starting to take some punishment. We can see here the Dark Riders are going to be broken. I'm more than likely going to see the Cold War Knights broken here as well. 7 models down to 400 HP. They have broken. So it's like here, it's just going to be 2 units of skirmish cavalry. 92 speed up against the 94 here from the Glade Guard with the spears. They are going to catch 1 unit. They must be microed. If they're not continuously microed, they will engage in combat here. It looks like they are going to be engaging in combat. They have been microed after the fact, but we are going to be shooting. No, they have been microed. Excellent stuff here coming from Giovanni. They are going to be shooting in the sky up against the Sisters. We do have the Scourge Runner Chariots. Both units still online here. We are going to have 2 models and 3 models, so still 5 models out of 6 online. Still with those very nice Cold War Knights with the anti-large and armor piercing. We have 1, 2 units, make that 3 units of range here in the front, and in the back we do have a few that are coming back. Spellslinger of Life is still alive, looks like she is going to be healing herself. Balance of Power has now shifted back to the middle, as the Wood Elves were taking the lead. Dark Elves have played very well here, looks like they have all the mobility here for the rest of the game. Looks like we just have to kite the best we can here with the Swift Shiver Shards. So we have broken 1 of the Scourge Runner Chariots. It's going to be down to 1 model. Excellent stuff. 2 models here for the second unit as well. So we've gone down from 5 to 3. Could we kill another model here potentially? We have killed another model. Excellent here coming from the Sisters of Twilight. 1 model here is going to be wavering, and it is going to be broken from an excellent charge here from the Glade Riders. So the anti-large Cold War Knights, though, should be able to remove the Glade Guard. They are perfectly designed to do so. They have shattered, and they have been removed from the field. They are going to rampage here, though, into the Deepwood Scouts. Do we have anything to stop them? I'm not really sure we do. They are no slouch in melee combat, but they're not really designed to deal with very heavily armoured knights. In the back here, looks like the Spellslinger has been caught here by some Dread Spears, but we do have some Glade Guard with the Hagbane tips online. They form this really weird line here, but they are going to be fighting up against her. She is going to be up to 1,100 HP, so she is going to be just about holding on. Balance of Power massively here in the Wood Elf favour. I think the majority of that is going to be down to the Sisters. Anti-large shots here going into the Scourge Runner Chariots. 370 HP left for that. It has broken yet again for the second time here. If it does break again, it will shatter. All the ammunition has been used here. And it looks like it is going to come down to 2 units of the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows fighting up against the Sisters. Big shots in, lots of damage there. Balance of Power is going to hugely shift. She just charge in. Looks like they have been shattered. And a fantastic win here coming from the Wood Elves. Excellent stuff here from WinterWolf. Very, very good game here from both of these players during the sub-faction tournament. Excellent stuff indeed. So well played to Giovanni from XMT, who will be coming in with 1,970 damage value for Marathi, with 350, 77, 300, and 0 for the 4 units of Bleak Swords. 330, 71, and 0 here from the Dread Spears. Really getting shot here from the fantastic units of the Deepwood Scouts and also the Glade Guard. 111 kills, 870 damage value for the Dark Riders with Shields. Such a good unit in my personal opinion. 230 as well here from the second unit. 50 kills here for 470 and 112 for 1,664 from the anti-large armor-piercing Cold One Knights. 865, 470 and 216 from the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, with 87 kills for 1,860 and 1,690 for 56 kills here for the Scourge Runner Chariots, and in my personal opinion probably one of the best units here in currently for the Dark Elves. Really well played there, but a fantastic victory here coming in from WinterWolf with 3,560 damage value, 9,000 damage dealt from the Sisters of Twilight. Such a good lore choice here for the Wood Elves currently, with 225 for the Spellsinger of Life, 280 here for the Waystalker, 480, 620, 320, and 375 from the Eternal Guards with Shields, as well as 350, 570, 520, and 550 from the Glade Guard with the Hagbane Tips, 350, 1,200, and 840 from the Deepwood Swiftshiver Shards, as well as 208 and 360 here from the Glade Guard Spears. So fantastic stuff here coming from both players. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please smash that like button, as well as drop a comment down below about what you thought. Also, if you are brand new here, maybe think about subscribing. It would really help the channel grow here and grow to the wider audience. Also, if you are new, you can check out my description. You can find my Discord, join all of the awesome people already there. We're able to see all of my single-player content, multiplayer content, and all of the tournaments and all of the other awesome content coming here on the channel. Other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care.